In the day that I don't make $1, a pour I ate a real walk out of my baby bottle. I never ever chase a bitch. I'm straight.
Welcome back to another episode of 2Relatable. You got your host Twin, got my brother Bash with me. What's going on, everybody? Got Mondo with us, man. You know, got us a good episode, man. Some hot topics again, man. It just been so much going on at once, bro. And I'm excited because I've been enjoying most of it. And one of the most things that I did enjoy, one of the most, is the verses from WiLL Made It and Hit-Boy. That shit was lit, bro. Like, I'm a super fan of music, so I'm already knowing who they are. They're responsible for big hits, but to see the verses set up, and we all know what verses is. They've been hot. They've been putting together some good matches to get people like back interested. So to come with like the producers and shit, and two big producers like that, and they go out there playing the shit that they got, and it could have been more. Bro, I was impressed, bro. I was impressed, man. Like, WiLL got too much fire, so I think he won. It looked like he went out there prepared. You know, he had his music lined up, and he knew like, okay, if he plays something like this, I'm gonna go to this because obviously they was familiar. They familiar with each other catalog. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that too from watching the battle. Like,
Right.
Hit-Boy had fire, and I think he could have probably won if he would have played his songs like in a certain order. It doesn't look like he was out there and he was prepared. I believe even during the thing, he was like, you know, I'm just going through it. It's like, nah, you supposed to have them bitches queued up. Like, bet I'm ready. Like, shit, from the intro. Like, Will came out that motherfucker on timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came out ready for a versus. Like, we may be cool or we may not even have an issue, but right now it's me versus you. I'm better than you, and I'm about to show you. He on the mic talking crazy. He got the boys with him, Bank out there with him, Sosa. That's already a little thing that stood out to me. You coming out here with your people, so you taking this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was hype, bro. That shit was hype. Like, I love that shit. And it's the producer, so you getting more than just like one artist song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be fan of like when the Locks did that shit was a moment, bro. Jadakiss was like,
Yeah, with the
legendary
producers,
after
it's
that.
like way more songs, different artists you gonna hear and shit like that.
Yeah, the
different
vibe changing. They out that bitch playing Beyonce songs. How many niggas you can sit there and say, yeah, I'm about to, and usually when we heard Beyonce, as far as like producers and writers, you hear The Game and Sean Garrett and these guys who in that lane. Then you have a Mike Will and Hit-Boy who was like rap street niggas for real, making hits for Beyonce. Like, damn, bro, you gotta appreciate shit like that. You get to see niggas like show like, bro, I'm Mike Will. Let me show you why. I'm Hit-Boy. Let me show you why.
Who did y'all have winning before the battle?
I had Mike Will winning out the gate, me personally. And that's off rip because Hit-Boy got hits, but like Mike Will was saying in the verses, he like, man, I got big records though. Like, no LOL. Grammys, man.
Belong in the Grammys.
Belong in the Grammys. I'm like, oh yeah, he talking different. But like I said, I'm already know you got Future, Miley Cyrus, Ray Shrummer. The boy got diamonds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
diamond hits.
I knew he wasn't coming out that bitch to play. And he can get in the same bag that you can. You got Drake, I got Drake hit.
Right.
You got Kendrick, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna, what we doing?
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Any bag he want to get in, he went Beyonce.
Yeah, they went B for B.
I'm like, these niggas is crazy. Like,
no, real shit.
nothing
though.
else
Real
you
shit.
can do is like, oh, you want to go there? I'm gonna go here. Like, shit, I thought a nigga was finna play an unreleased Michael Jackson song out that bitch. How them niggas was going? I'm like, man, one of these niggas might have some shit we ain't heard, bro, for real. Like, but I definitely had Mike Will, and that's not nothing to take away from Hit-Boy. You feel me? But like I say, from the beginning of it, when they off the walkout, you know, it looked like a boxing match. You got Mike Will walking out, Big Bank with him, Sosa. You know what I'm saying? He hype as hell. standing up on the stage, he damn near feeling like he at home. He like, man, I'm taking this shit serious.
Hell yeah.
This ain't no celebrate. Yeah, we both that nigga already, so we don't need to celebrate. We both still actively getting hits as it is. You feel me? Like
Facts.
we ain't even
Facts.
done working, so we in the battle, nigga. Me and you, fuck all that celebration. I'm going against you. You feel me? Like, so yeah, I definitely had my choice with Mike Will for sure.
Yeah, I had Mike
No
Will from the gate, but I'm more of a fan of Mike Will than I am Hit-Boy. I'm aware of Hit-Boy in recent time. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of heard of him like in a couple years or whatever. I've been knowing Mike Will because he was responsible for so many hits. You know what I'm saying? Like Future obviously is somebody who made tapes with producers. You know what I'm saying? He got his shit with Metro. I have my shit with 808. And he got his shit with Mike Will. You know, he got a tape with Mike Will, if I'm mistaken. Zay told me, like, he known for having a moment with producers, and me personally.
56 Nights was Mike Will.
Yeah, no, that was 808. Mike Will had another one. Him and Future had another one, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, but
that was 808.
But Future got a thing to, like, I'm a fan of Future, so when I hear his work, I automatically think about who's the producer because of how much he put into them. He let it be known, like Metro, Esco, 808, Mike Will, you know what I'm saying? Zaytoven, so on. Like these people,
yeah. So it was easy.
Make a special thing.
Kind of know Mike Will for sure.
I already was knowing Mike Will, so I already it's like shit. I picked this out. I'm a fan of him.
That shit was a crazy versus though, like especially when they got to bringing artists out. Though Mike Will brought out Juicy J and he brought out Ray Shrimmer, both of them too, Sway Lee and the Jimmy nigga, Slim Jimmy. But shit, Hit-Boy brought out Big Sean. Feel me? So it's like I know he could have really went in his bag and probably had you feel me? I don't know who he could have had.
But that's why I said he didn't.
People.
That's
you
why
know
I
what I'm
said
saying? They ain't really got niggas that was just on the pull up. Future not finna just pull up for that. Beyonce ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. These niggas was playing shit. I'm sitting there like, these niggas is going damn near Grammy for
That's
Grammy
why I said Hit-Boy
like,
wasn't prepared because you have so much songs. You could have, he played some shit, but like you said, how Mike Will, his aura up there, it just chunked what Hit-Boy had going on.
Mike Will was already listening to songs like, man, these the ones I'm going with. Like you said, if he play this, I'm playing that. And I think Hit-Boy was more so on the, all right, I'm going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a catalog. So shit, I could just go through my shit and think.
He was too friendly.
You know what I'm saying? What hit I want to play next, or what I want to play, or what's this? You know what I'm saying? Mike Will wasn't fucking around.
Mike Will probably
not even a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
not even a little bit. Mike Will was definitely going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit kept Versus alive though. Like they have to keep succeeding because the moment that they put the bad matchup out, it's going to go back down again. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes.
But I think they gonna spend a couple dollars with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the Apple and shit like that behind it now. So I think they gonna be on. That's why they went and got Mike Will and Hit-Boy.
Them no for sure niggas, cool, but you can still put a bad idea together.
That's what I'm saying.
Having the money is one thing, but
I think they're going to make sure going forward, man, we ain't even gonna make it happen if niggas ain't reacting how we wanted to.
I get that. I'm sure that they are. I'm just saying, if they don't, that to me, it's gonna be bad. Cause the last response to the matchups, people wasn't satisfied after the matchups. After that, Jadakiss. After that, Jadakiss and the Locks versus Jimmy Jones and them. It was Dipset. They ain't have a moment. Gucci and Jeezy saved them because of the moment. Like those wasn't like
Cash Money and No Limit.
I know they just. That's what I said. They just started it back. Before that, who was before Cash Money?
It ain't like they don't do them often.
I'm asking you. I'm asking who was before them.
We don't remember. The singing niggas. The Ray J and the Mario and all of them niggas. And that bitch was a hit too.
Moments. You got our Mario and them doing their
okay, but shit. You tell me what other ones they had that was bad since then.
I don't know.
Because they ain't put none out, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They strategic. They know already.
That's what I'm saying. They better.
I'm saying you shouldn't even be speaking on that part. We should leave that part alone.
That's why I'm saying it, because I looking at like it's doing so well. If they do a bad matchup, this shit gonna fuck up. It's gonna fuck up what they got going on.
I don't think it will. I think if they do a bad one, it'll just be a bad one, and then they can get it back with a good one. Because people gonna want to see it. It's talent. People want to see these people perform, and I don't think they can do a bad one if they just get stars that people want to see. The only people that can make it bad is the niggas that's performing. The niggas can't put a bad thing together. They wouldn't even put a bad setup or verses together. It'd be the people who up there. You would have to play weak ass songs that nobody wants you to play, and niggas that have to just not show up to make it a bad show, unless they pick niggas don't nobody know and shit, and this songs we don't know. Then it's like, all right, but why would Apple and them waste their time when that's it? It start and it's Swiss Beats and Timberland doing it. Still, them niggas gonna get all the rappers they know. Why would they take they? I ain't seen them put no weak one together yet. That's all I'm saying. I ain't seen a bad one yet.
All right,
I
well,
only seen
I
niggas.
still think if
I
they
only
do a
seen
bad
people
one,
perform bad.
it'll fuck it up if they do a bad one. I just think that. But most shit going on in the music world, man. On the opposite side of good shit, you got the drama with Lil Baby and Academics, man. These three dudes, boy. I don't even want to say these three dudes. I'm gonna just say like these guys is playing these street games type shit. And it's like a weird thing because you're looking at more of stuff like when I look at people that's like streamers, like academics and stuff, I be so confused. Like, why y'all so wrapped up in like hip hop and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's to me, the rappers is making mistakes. Is stop bringing all these people around the rap stuff, yo. You know what I'm saying? The conversations and shit is like,
Hip hop media.
Niggas can just talk
yeah,
about
I'm
shit
saying,
though.
I'm saying, as far as like the rapper and the media shouldn't really have too much going on a person. Because like me, if I was a rapper, I wouldn't have a nigga like Academics who job is to come on here and run his mouth. Listen to all the stuff Academics is out there saying. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying?
I'm saying like the Academics and Lil Baby shit is crazy. Academics talk so much shit about Lil Baby. Obviously, from the stories and shit that's been told, a nigga from Lil Baby camp done slap Academics and shit like that.
Right.
And now Academics is talking, and from how he talk and shit, he said that, man, I know what the fuck be going on. I'm cool with P. I'm here and this and that. He in a room with, I don't know, Lil Baby. They say Lil Baby wasn't there. His people was around, but that's why I'm on some like, the shit just weird where it's like, we got beef with streamers and rappers and shit. Like rappers and rappers and shit, you know they gonna be, but when it gets to like the streamers and rappers and shit, it be like, what the fuck, bro? Academics talk shit, so I don't know what he said about Lil Baby
That's
for
what I feel
his
like.
camp
That's
to
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
slap
Like,
him when they
these
see him.
people comment on everything, so it's like shit.
But I'm
That's why
saying,
everybody having
I'm
issues
saying
'cause
to the
too many
degree
people
of
speaking on stuff.
Academics done talked about the Chicago beef, all type of shit, and nothing really happened to him. So I'm saying to the degree of whatever he said about Lil Baby, for this dude to want to slap you when he see you, I ain't heard Lil Baby talk about it yet. You know what I'm saying? It's been more of an academic side of things. He just been saying
Niggas
his
probably
part,
wanted to do something, but probably just couldn't. Niggas probably ain't never get up on him like that.
Academic's been around a lot. He's outside, man.
He didn't have altercations. They just not public.
This one,
Niggas ran up on him for sure. He said everything just don't be public.
man, it's so weird to me though, because like I said, it's just like the beef and shit. For one, I don't even think this should be a real issue, you know what I'm saying? But it's blowing up because I guess it's Lil Baby. And Academics got slapped, so he overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a finished Lil Baby
It
career.
was the disrespect. He was all on the video disrespecting Lil Baby, saying a bunch of shit about him and stuff like that.
That's why he got slapped. Or this is after the
he
slap.
already had the issues. The nigga slapped him because he felt like he just was doing something for Lil Baby. He like shit. You was talking shit about Lil Baby and shit. That's my nigga and shit. So I'm about to slap shit out you real quick.
Then they said they had a truce with him and Lil Baby, but Lil Baby ain't tell everybody.
How about that? The message didn't get out, and you didn't got slapped up.
But it's like I ain't gotta put no message out. Shit, I ain't gotta just sit there and tell every single person.
If you got some niggas that like an op or something, do you have that when you make the truth?
Lil Baby probably
you
ain't
have
thinking
to-
that a nigga gonna really do something. Like, mind you, the nigga probably did it because he just was like, I'm gonna just do it.
See, that's
Lil
the
Baby
thing that
probably
I
would've
don't
been
like.
Nigga, what the fuck made you slap that nigga? Like, he ain't even know nigga that we feel like we gonna get no points on.
That's what I don't like, and that's the issue of that we keep seeing over and over. If you have all this say and you not saying, when something happens, you're at fault. Thug in a case with people he don't even know. Not saying Thug has to be in that degree, but it's like that's where all this stuff keep coming about. If you not sitting there correcting people, because this person, he on the streams and shit with Lil Baby, so you obviously in his camp. You know him. He know you. Y'all have a relationship. To even for you to even feel like I'm about to go do something for him, you're not putting yourself in harm's way. Not like Academics is all dangerous shit, but he got security and shit like that. The security could have been on any type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But for you to be Lil Baby and you have people, we see obviously from what y'all even showing us, this is not just speculation. This is facts. Y'all come around with 10, 20 people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have these big ass groups. Y'all should be able to control them. Stop having the groups. Because now
niggas can't control no 20 people. Like, niggas be grown as hell, and it's not that. It's like, shit, everybody around ain't under me. Niggas
well, let's leave it to the clear facts of the situation though. Lil Baby know him, right?
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm asking a question.
Regardless if a nigga know a nigga or not, Lil Baby ain't got control. If he sit there and be like, man, shit, me and Ak ain't got no problem. Lil Baby probably ain't even thinking niggas is gonna do something to Akademiks.
Okay, are you listening to what I'm saying? If you did something already, you already did it. You slapped Akademiks.
Lil Baby supposed to come out and be like, shit, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
No, but it needs to be some type of correction of anybody that's with me. If y'all saying, but I get that. Of course you're gonna say that. But in the back, on the back, behind the cameras, when the camera's off, I'm telling my mans, why is you out here? What the fuck is you doing?
You don't know what he did without the cameras. We don't know.
I'm just saying,
and
bro.
I'm saying I'm pretty sure it's a good chance Lil Baby said something to that nigga like, what the fuck is you doing that for?
You just said a nigga can't control these people. I'm saying
he
you
can't
should be able
what
to.
he do. So the fact that the nigga did it, it's like Lil Baby couldn't stop him from slapping the nigga. But afterwards, yeah, Lil Baby could say to the nigga like, man, don't be doing shit like that, or man, what the fuck, that ain't the type of shit, or whatever the fuck he feel he needs to say to check the nigga or whatever. But
I'm saying he should have been able to stop him. If y'all,
how?
Unless y'all didn't squash the beef for real.
That goes back to do you have to let everybody know? If you don't
yes.
let everybody know,
I'm the breadwinner. I got all of the shit. Everything really on me.
That's what I'm that's what I'm saying.
I need to tell y'all what to do.
Like, man, because mind you, he say it happened a minute ago.
Get away from me.
Yeah, like last summer sometime.
Lil Baby, like I said,
so to write this,
Lil Baby probably living his life. When he talked to Ak, he probably ain't think, let me call every single one of my niggas. Let me just put the word out. You let everybody know we ain't.
That's not this. Like this is one of his close
Lil
homies.
Baby probably ain't even looking at the shit like a real issue, to where he gotta let niggas know about Akademiks. Like, yeah, when we see this nigga, it's a what?
Okay. Take Akademiks.
Like he's just a nigga.
Take Akademiks out of it. Take Akademiks out of it.
We can't take him.
You should have. You should be able to tell your people to not be out here just doing anything, because my name is attached to you. So don't just be out here beating niggas ass and doing anything like that, bro. If it makes sense and all that shit, for sure. But y'all shouldn't be out here just moving. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Lil Baby had to know this shit was going on. You know when this guy seen Akademiks, he was gonna do something to him. No, you knew that.
I think that.
Because if you didn't know, now I'll be telling you why you can't even be around me no more, bro. You fucking up the brand.
If anything, I think it went like that. The nigga acted on his own, and Lil Baby probably telling the nigga, nah, you gonna have to just do your own thing, or we gonna have to, you feel me? You gotta just keep your distance for a second. Cause I highly doubt the nigga told him like, yeah, do something to Akademiks. I just don't think that. Like, and him, it's like you ain't nobody that's doing nothing. You supposed to be a streamer. He's a streamer too.
Who?
The nigga that slapped him. You a streamer too. You hang with Lil and them. You hang with other streamers. Why the fuck would Lil Baby send him to do something?
it ain't a sin. It's a
Why would Lil Baby know?
knowingly.
Why would Lil
I
Baby
already
know?
know.
Like, yeah, he gonna do something. He the nigga who gonna slap the shit out of the nigga. Like for me, Lil Baby don't give a fuck. I don't know what a nigga think, but I'm pretty sure Lil Baby don't give a fuck what that streaming nigga do. He probably like, yeah, you my mans, you 4PF, CBF, whatever the fuck. We cool, we people. But he probably ain't thinking like, yeah, when this nigga doing this thing, I think he should do this when he sees somebody familiar. He probably just like, shit, nigga.
Right.
I'm like, we get money together, we rap, I sign them or whatever the case. Like, he probably is not thinking about all that streaming shit.
See,
that nigga
I'm looking at it like,
I
don't even know. I don't know nothing. All they know is I see this nigga with Lil Baby all the time. They be on private jets, all type of shit. So you his close homie. So I'm just looking at it as in like, if I'm Lil Baby, I'm looking at you like, and also on the outside, I'm looking at it like people gonna think I told you to do this, whether they know the truth or not, whether they sitting there thinking how you think it or not. People, let me say what I'm saying. People gonna look at it and be like, Lil Baby had to know this nigga did it. He with him all the time. You on the private jet with me, you at my shows, you at the streaming with me when
he gonna be like,
you get all the pictures and shit.
Didn't know
you nothing. A everyday nigga. It's some type of communication we should have of someone I don't like.
Yeah, he probably know after he did it, he probably told Lil Baby, yeah, I slapped him. He probably was like, for what? I ain't even got no problem with that nigga for real no more.
But we can't shit for nothing. Yeah, you can look at it like that on some probably shit. I'm saying on the automatic side, if Lil Baby mans go slap a nigga that was talking shit about him, why you automatically
who
think
watching y'all gonna sit there and think, man, Lil Baby sent him to do that. And like I said, in reality though, the true fact of it is probably
you can't say true fact and say probably.
The fact could probably.
I said true fact and probably just can't. That doesn't sound right.
It could probably be a fact, nigga. That do sound right. What
this is probably a fact of what another nigga is thinking.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like you said, he sent the nigga. That's a fucking.
I didn't say opinion. He sent him. I'm saying from the looks of
people that think he did that, y'all thinking of an opinion.
Guilty by association of thing. Guilty of association of thinking isn't a thing. Right. Guilty of association
y'all
is. That's where Rico
y'all assuming that because this nigga slapped Akademiks and shit like that, Lil Baby just knew he was gonna do that. Me, I'm not saying that. Look, if the
I'm saying the perception is that. That's the automatic perception.
And I'm saying, so what of what shit is perceived? It's all about what it is. Lil Baby said, I ain't had nothing to do with that. He told the nigga act. I ain't had nothing to do with that. That nigga did that on his own. Nigga, I ain't even worried about telling all these niggas about, cause I ain't looking at it like that. Akademiks said that. I called Lil Baby, asking him, man, the nigga swung, blah, blah, blah. He like, man, shit. That shit crazy.
So why he want to fight Lil Baby?
Because he look at the nigga like he a little nigga, and he like, man.
Oh, he just wants some. I just want some money, so I gotta fight Baby. Even if you didn't have nothing to do with it, but I want to get some money out.
It's just a simple fact of the nigga Akademiks like, look, he trying to hold him on some like, man, you a little nigga, you Lil Baby blunt roller, this and that,
right.
You a little nigga. I ain't even gonna fake like I'm gonna have an issue with you because you saying you did it for him, so that's who I'm gonna have an issue with. The nigga you saying you did it for. Because if I have an issue with you, I'm gonna have an issue with a little nigga. Akademiks like, man, I'm a boss type shit. I'm big dog of this stream, whatever this.
So you basically saying Akademiks doesn't believe Lil Baby.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Because you shouldn't even want to get in a ring with me. Me and you got on the phone. I tell you.
But why would you?
Listen, I tell you, I didn't have nothing to do with it. You say, all right, bet. Conversation over. It seems to be squashed because you getting clarification.
It's not squashed just because the nigga, like you just said, Akademiks don't believe it. So just
I said, do you think because he wants to fight him?
I'm saying fuck what I think. It's obvious he don't believe it. He said he don't believe it. Nigga, he said, I don't believe that shit. I think that the little baby nigga was still mad at me. And like I said, Lil Baby on some like, nigga, I didn't give a fuck. That nigga still thinking you talking crazy and you said all this stuff. I'm not telling niggas like, hey, me and Akademiks, Lil Baby probably not looking at the situation like a real fighting beef when we see you, we jumping you type thing. You feel me? Them niggas paid. I don't think Lil Baby did it because Lil Baby probably like, shit, I don't want niggas to know my label paying you not to talk about my album. I don't even want niggas to know that I feel like you affect my career. That's embarrassing for Lil Baby. When I found that out, I'm like, Lil Baby, you lame as hell for that. You shouldn't even be paying the nigga to be quiet about your album. Like Akademiks, you a street nigga. You should feel like the people behind you. You should just drop your music and be like, I'm good.
So what I'm saying is this: with all of that, if you saying Lil Baby shouldn't want that type of information to get out and shit like that from dealing with a nigga like Akademiks, you should have your people in line to where they're not doing it. Hey, look, we know what they don't necessarily have to know your business, but you should be.
I don't think
You should be
Lil Baby
directing
like
them to not do that.
Lil Vance type shit. I think he was doing his own thing and he got in with Lil Baby. Just how like V's and Rilo and all of them did.
I get all that.
Whoever you keep saying like Lil Baby supposed to tell a nigga something like he's supposed to do what Lil Baby say. Lil Baby probably can't tell that nigga what the fuck to do.
So if I'm Lil Baby, why do I have anybody around me that I really can't tell nothing to do?
Especially if it's inoffensive that. That's what I'm saying.
Answer these questions.
So you think Lil Baby could just tell Bees what to do and Rilo and them what to do?
Bees and Rilo, I believe.
I'm just saying. Do you think?
Can I answer it or not? Can I
answer that? Yes or no?
Yes, I believe they should be able to say, "Hey, play your role. This is my turn right now. I got the ball. I'm Baby. I got the ball. So sit tight. When we come in this room, yeah, y'all damn near taking my lead. Let me take the lead. If I tell you to hold on, let me do it because y'all know I got it right now.
Baby not around. You keep talking about like Lil Baby around.
Yeah, if y'all
these
know
niggas is in another state. Lil Baby not even in that state.
They
own.
Okay, listen.
What he doing?
Okay, can I get a
this
minute?
Nigga doing what he
can
doing?
I get a minute to say it without you cutting me off? Because you keep cutting me off when I'm explaining my point.
Because you're taking all day. You talking
about you cutting me off. You
go ahead, make
the
point. Let me see if it makes sense.
If I am the brand and you around me, don't do nothing to diminish my brand. Period. That's really point blank. Period of the situation that I'm getting. Okay, and fuck Akademiks, fuck a Lil Baby. Anybody that's around me, if you repping 2Relatable, don't go out here
say something that's not obvious though.
I don't care who you is.
Obvious. You just stated the super obvious.
That's my only point of it.
Okay, so
fuck Akademiks anything.
Okay, your point is already something that's already understood. The nigga should have never did that because he fucking a Lil Baby.
And Lil Baby said.
So anybody that's with a big brand, don't do nothing to diminishing the brand. That's obvious, nigga.
No, not that person. No, everybody that's already got everybody that's
he already did it.
The person that's a big brand. Stay in line, y'all.
Okay, it's already done now.
This person worked
that part because we passed that part because the nigga crossed that line. So you talk about something that already got crossed. You talk about a nigga shouldn't be doing nothing to fuck up. Okay, yes, learn from that mistake. Whoever watching, if you part of something big,
that's all we doing from here. Like you just said, it's done. So we can only talk about how to move on from the situation.
I'm not looking to fucking come up with a solution. I think Lil Baby should get him from around him.
I said that already. I said that.
No,
were you listening?
Saying Lil Baby should tell niggas like, hey, don't do nothing to fuck up this. No, you did something, you gotta go.
I said
that's the message.
I said
you did this, you gotta go.
I don't think you was listening, but I said
you kept saying Lil Baby should be telling niggas ahead of time type shit. And I'm saying you can tell a nigga whatever you want. Once they do something, that's when you gotta do something.
I said both for sure. When you watch it, you'll see it. You'll see it.
You kept saying like, a nigga gotta do something.
Look, bro,
and say this.
we ain't gotta argue about that part.
We're gonna do stuff, and it's like he already did it, nigga.
I feel you, man. Like I said,
you gotta tell him you going from this point.
I said that already. I'm pretty sure the viewers will see it as they watch it. They're gonna be like, they take what they get from it. They'll see my point of view that I already had. I stated all of that already. And it wasn't, like I said, that's why I don't care about Akademiks at all for real. I don't even like speaking on him. But what I got from this situation is I can speak to the fact of if you around somebody, don't do nothing to tarnish what they got going on, regardless of what your position in your relationship is. If you even in a little bit with somebody, and it's if people would even assume to affiliate you with somebody, you shouldn't even be doing this. And if you did, you should. And I'm not speaking on what happened and all that shit, but moving on. That guy, whoever the fuck slapped Akademiks, you should be, hey, Baby didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't have no affiliation with him. Like, cut yourself off. And Lil Baby, move forward, man. I can't even trust you to rock with me, bro. I can't trust you to hold it down when I'm not around. Then I definitely don't need you around me. You can't hold it down when I'm not around. So you being around me will only do me more harm.
Right.
Cause it's bigger than just like, yeah, it's a little slap, but again, I always say small actions reflect larger ones. If you would walk up to Akademiks and slap him, you about to do something else. And you uncontrollable. It's too much going on. We got real Baby is presumed to be $100 million nigga. He been turned for the longest, and you about to put this shit to slap a nigga? If it was anything worse and he pressed charges, it looks even crazier against Lil Baby's friend. They not saying your name in the tabloids when this shit go on. It's Lil Baby's friend, Lil Baby's associate, 4PF member. That's how all this shit gets spent. And it's so much going on. Yes, you have to be that serious about protecting what you got going on. Cause it's too much that come from that shit. So that's my whole point of it, bro. But yeah, that's that in the music, man. Let's go on the sports, bro, cause shit even crazier over there. Motherfucking Paul George suspended 25 games for taking they called it something medication, like prohibited medication or something like that. They didn't specify like what it was. I'm not just gonna guess because you know a lot of NBA players, even the retired ones, to people they all say they've been smoking weed and all that. So I actually X that out. Like it can't be weed because 25 games for some weed. I don't know. I think it has to be enhancement because of the way he been playing.
They said it was enhancement.
Like it had to be some shit that you know you ain't supposed to be fucking with this because Paul George been real mid on the 76ers. And all of a sudden he busts out 30 points, 9 threes. He going on a fucking 4-game streak of just hooping. And it's like, you've been quiet for the longest. And you was in and out of games and shit all of a sudden. And the NBA does that. Last year, every man that scored 50 points, drug test. Like, they usually be on this. So it's confusing to me if he would have thought he was getting away. And to miss 25 games, you was taking some shit, like I said, that you know you're not supposed to be fucking with. You an NBA vet. So I'm pretty sure you've been around the block of knowing things to take and not to take, what's completely off the table and shit, because everybody probably getting something that's allowed. Mm-hmm. But here you are hooping out your mind. Yes, you're about to get drug tested. And you out here fucking with some shit that you ain't supposed to be fucking with. 25 games. You just fucked the whole team up because y'all was in motion. Joel Embiid looking like he back right now. Maxey looking like, man, y'all the best sidekicks I need right now because I'm a young killer and I'm ready to go get one. Like, you just fucked up the whole shit. And shit, now we know. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff, like, it's too much involved in the NBA with, like, the gambling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And to sit there and, like, somebody like Paul George out there taking shit, man, crazy. The NBA is, I know Adam Silver is ready to fucking pop a lid right now, bro. No cap. It's too much going on.
Nah, yeah, that shit too crazy to me. Especially the fact that, like, it's kind of like fucking up your career. Like, you at a point where you supposed to just kind of just let your talent just die down and then, you know, just let this be your last contract. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. You already venturing off into other things. So
right,
to just put drugs on you and get suspended 25 games and this be a big thing, it's going to tarnish your name. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking the other episode earlier and stuff the other day about how you know, just being legends and they fucking up people's name and niggas messing up their own name and their own
they greatness
legacy. You feel me? But that about him, it's like, man, niggas always respected your athleticism. They always said the little kids call you a goat and shit of this era. You know what I'm saying? So many people you done let down. Your peers probably looking at you with disgust. Niggas like LeBron and KD and them looking like, damn. Right.
We getting it out the
we
mud.
Already niggas all get old, gang. You feel me? Like, you get old. You ain't gonna be the best you was. You feel me? We ain't even expecting Paul George to be a 30-point nigga at this point in his career.
Not at all.
Nobody was looking for that. 9 threes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm kind of
for real.
like,
That's why it's just a big disappointment for me seeing it from a nigga like Paul George. You feel me? Like
I'm thinking like, how bad was your injuries and your physical state to where this is what you went to, because you had a hell of a career.
shit.
You don't have to, like you said, you don't have to be a 30-point player. So how bad it is it where you at Paul George can't, if you're healthy, you can't come out here and be a 15 to 20-point nigga
I
for
don't think it's about the
Maxi and
injuries.
no, that's what
No,
I'm
listen
looking
though.
at it like that.
Listen, I don't think it's about him being like, man, I done went through these injuries. I think it's the fact of, man, I was that nigga, dog. I'm supposed to still be playing good like KD and Bron and stuff.
Right.
Look at Russell Westbrook. Look at niggas. I'm talking about his peers. Them niggas is still balling. So it probably was an ego thing for him, like, man, fuck.
But
I need that. I need something to get back, bro.
the only reason I'm not, yeah, but I'm saying like, okay, if that is the case, to me, you a hater. Cause you got this young nigga over here, Maxi, who if you don't think like that, you can be more beneficial to what he. But yeah, man, I just think Paul George, like, I think his whole focus should be doing what's good for the team, because you in a real this your last chance really to go for it. You know what I'm saying? With Embiid and Maxi. So like, and I know you might be trying to get to like back to what you was and all that, but it's like, man, you are 15, I think he like 15 years in or some shit like that. And and he fucking broke his leg. We remember
that's
that.
why I feel like it's
And
just
it's like
a
he
ego
just
thing. Like he just want to be able to help compete. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want to be a part of something. It's I know it could be difficult for him. Still seeing Embiid playing, Tyrese Maxey doing his thing, BJ Edge coming. He just sitting here like, damn, bro. If I could just help with my little 15, 20 points. Nigga ain't been, bro. I'm telling you, he ain't been able to drop 10 points. That's fuck. When you was a nigga like Paul George, I know that fuck with his ego. So I just don't think it's no hating shit. I just think it's more so of a selfish thing. Like he ain't thinking about the team. He thinking about himself. To me, because like you said, if he wasn't being selfish, then he'd be able to, you feel me, just put his pride aside and just figure out what else to do. Like be more defensive or some shit. I don't know. Like
yeah,
be a 3-point sharpshooter now and just shoot 10 threes a game or something. I don't know. Like
I ain't mad
change
at
your
that.
focus on that bitch. But to be a hater, no, I can't just put that on him. I think he just on some loser ego, want to play keep up with the rest of his peers or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I guess that's a way to look at it, but
taking, like,
I just
to
can't.
take a drug. I don't think he doing that for another nigga. I think he doing that because he just want to be able to play better.
That's why I said the injury had to be that bad. The injury's bad enough to where you can't perform. So you need to perform because your ego fucking up. I'm hurt. I can't even come and get 10 points.
You saying the injury has to be that bad to where he just can't hoop no more?
The ego fucked up his ego and now he can't perform. The injury fucked up his ego because his performance from the injury. Right. I came back from injury. I can't even come out here and get. I ain't talking about the broken leg. I'm talking about injury from last year.
Okay, yeah.
You get injured, Embiid get injured. Y'all expect to come back healthy and be good. Y'all come back, Embiid is doing his thing. They worked him back into his groove. You feel me? Came out, minutes restriction, game restrictions. You play here, play there until we figure out, what'll all work.
Right.
Embiid rolling. Maxey, like I said, young killer. He's been consistent. And he in MVP talk. So that tells you how good he been hooping this year. Paul George, I come back from my injury. I'm not doing what they doing. I get out that bitch. My jumper off because my leg, I can't, you feel me? Like, and I'm just saying, I don't know if that's the thing, but I'm just saying, for you to resort to, for you, Paul George, 15-year vet, high level player, you not Joe Schmo, 15 years, you right. PG, 13, PG, you know what I'm saying? You PG. Mm-hmm. We know you. This has to be that bad to where you like you said, the ego hitting, because it's like, damn, they expect me to be PG. Even they expect me to be BG. And like I was saying to do for the team, he can't even do that because the injury. I can't even be myself for the Maxi, even if I'm not hating. I'm only saying hating because I was saying like if you trying to use the stuff to get back to the 30-point PG, that's some hating shit. Cause that nigga is he is shadow Maxi and stunt his growth. To me, that's hating. You've been a part of the team, so you understand how important it is.
Oh, you
to
saying
let him
if he
rock.
was trying to get back to like that number one?
If you
shit,
taking the drugs to try to get back to the I'm the guy of the team, you a hater, bro. Because this is the guy of the team. So if that's in your mind, you don't want what's best for the team, him, your teammate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they had the best relationship, and I'm not saying it's actually hate. It just looks like hate if that's the case. But like I said, it's ego to me. I agree with that. But I'm saying the ego part is triggered from the injury. The injury to me is the whole source. His injury is that bad. He didn't heal all the way.
That's why I don't think he got nothing. No, like I get the hate thing. Like if it.
No, I'm saying take the hating part away. The injury though. What do you think about like the injury being the source of his ego being fucked up?
Yeah, and then because the injury fucking with your game, you seen the countless signs in the NBA. That's why I said he's supposed to just let his career go. Like shit, nigga, this your last contract. You just signed for dog shit. Chill. You
Shit
feel
like
me?
that.
If you gotta get on the bench, hey, nigga, your career ain't go. You ain't go out like KD and all of them. You went out how you went out. You got a bag though. Like I don't. That's what I'm confused at with him. It's like why go out like this? You got your podcast that you know you got a career after this shit. To where you can do some type of media. And niggas gonna respect your opinion and your platform because you Paul George. But now you fucking up what you could possibly do after this. Cause niggas will look at your judgment like, man, you a steroid or whatever. You a medicine taking ass nigga, man. You try to cheat your way through this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
See,
like niggas just I just you know how I mean it's the respect thing and shit like
is.
that. It's like you disrespecting the league, you disrespecting your own career. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how people in the sports world. That's how they look at you when you do that type of stuff. Like Barry Bonds got scolded. You know, a lot of people during the time in baseball was taking steroids and stuff and performing well. But the people who was really good, they always look at it and be like, how long have you been doing that? You know, we saw a lot of moments and we thinking like when else did he do this or whatever. So you know, I think Paul George
out right now. The nigga did his old classic 360 windmill. Right before the game, he scored 30.
That's what I'm saying.
This nigga in the line. Before the game though, like you think they not about to look at that shit like, hold on, nigga. Mm-hmm. You ain't been able to do no shit like that in 4 years.
Yeah, like I said,
and you yamming that bitch. I'm talking about in the video, it looks suspicious. You know they drug test him. Down there off that alone, he could have had 0 points. They would have saw that and like, he doing that in y'all leg line? Drug test him, man. What the fuck he got going on? This nigga, he jumping 360 windmill. What? You wilding, bro.
Yeah,
like he wilding, bro. I just hate to see that happen to a nigga like Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just horrible to me, bro. For real. No cap.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah. 25
games. Well, they said he'd be back 10 games before the playoffs, so hopefully they can keep him in position and he come back and get him board, use this time. Like I said, I think it's the injury. So you got 25 games off, man. Get back as healthy as you can. Stay active, stay fit. And stay in the
career with some dignity.
I'm not even talking in your career because, like I said, you in the position right now. I know.
This clear signs.
I know that. But I'm just talking about the rest of the remainder of this season. You in the situation where I'm looking at it like, bro, you figure it out. You try to get in a nice little row with Embiid and Maxey. Y'all might not win because the Pistons gonna beat whoever the fuck get in front of them. So
I'm saying he got 2 years left.
All right.
What, you don't think so? You think he got more than that?
This is, to me, I think this is last year.
That's what I'm saying about end your career with some dignity. That's why I was getting that. End your career with some dignity. You shouldn't have went out like that. Try to go the rest of the year whenever you come back. Try to just be a decent player and just go out with some type of motherfucking dignity. Don't be no square, man. That's my whole thing. Cause if you gonna You feel me? To take enhancements and shit like that. It's like, what you doing? Especially with that. This your last year, damn near. This year, next year.
I
Why
ain't
go
gonna lie.
out
I
like
think
that
he
at
got
the
more
end of your career?
years, but I think this ends it because of that.
You think he got more years for real?
Before
If he was
this, he
healthy.
didn't have it.
Now
He
I'm
was
looking at the
ass
injury.
this whole year.
Before all this, I didn't know. I'm looking at like I said, his performance to me shows that.
He ain't got that long.
Man, before this, I couldn't see it, bro. I'm telling you, he wasn't even producing no crazy numbers. It was real obvious, like, man, it's like, and I only say that because I can't see him taking the I'm coming off the bench role. Paul George don't even seem like that type of nigga. He seemed like how Melo was. Melo was like, man, before I come off the bench,
I'm
about to go and get
I'm
up
gonna
out
keep
the
an eye
league.
on them. Like I said, when they come back and they play these last 6 games, if they in position and in the playoffs and stuff where he gonna be playing the shit, I'm looking to see what he look like then. Healthy with 25 games, that's obviously from now to April, that's a few months. So I'm looking to see what he look like and what they look like. You know what I'm saying? As far as just the news on that. And shit, waiting on to see because like I said, you got Embiid and Maxey. So and 25 games is a long time to sit out. So you can get clean.
That shit. Fuck getting clean. He gonna have to just get back to the groove of hooping. That's a lot of games. They gonna be down there, like you said, they're gonna be 10 games away from playoffs by then.
Yeah, facts.
And like I said, man, just
man, but like it's a lot going on in the music world, in the sports world, bro. It's a
shit in the world, period.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's a good time because it's a lot to come, you know what I'm saying, in a good space. Like you got the trades, you got new albums on the way, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to look forward to.
All type of stuff.
Hell yeah.
A few weeks and months and shit. So
Facts,
we gonna have a lot of little stuff to cover, you feel me? Outside of our own little things, we gonna kick it about with the people and shit, you know, just to keep them, give them our opinion on these worldly things going on, you know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed this episode today, man. Shit, I ain't really got too much nothing. I enjoyed the people kicking it, giving us their time today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Good, great show, man. Great episode, man. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, share, repost. Everything.
It ain't a day that I don't make $1. A pour I ate a real walk out of my baby bottle. I never ever chase a bitch, I'm straight from the collar. Down in my last 4 hoes, I'm having lady problems. I always put the money up in my own business. I don't know what be